Athletic Club has become pathetic club. Nico Williams went down to their office and told them that he only wants to play for Barcelona, and they don't want to let him go. This is utter ridiculous. This is like the girl who's actually breaking up with you and you're doing every single thing you can do to keep that from happening. It's already broken. It's already been decided. Nico Williams wants to play for Barca. And the only thing that Athletic Club can do right now is wait to see if Barcelona has the money to buy the release clause or to activate the release clause. But no, they want to take Barcelona to court. They want to sue Barcelona for their financial statements. So what now? This sets a new precedent. Should every single club, when they want to buy a player from them, investigate their financial statements? The only job is for Athletic Club is to wait and see if Barcelona has the money. But no, they want to investigate. They want La Liga to do a special investigation to see if they are in the 1-1 rule to activate the player. As Tebas once said, if one thing is to buy a player and one thing is to register the player. Registering the player, it's not Athletic Club's job. It's not Athletic Club's problem. The only problem is if Barcelona has the money or not, Mr. President. You should know this. And if you don't know this, you shouldn't be running Athletic Club. It's as simple as that. Why do they have to go down to the office at Madrid, in the office for La Liga, to investigate on this? They don't have a phone call. They don't have a phone to call Tebas and ask him what is going on. So what they're insinuating is that Tebas is helping Barcelona, and Tebas is the most Madridista there ever is. Why would he help Barcelona? La Liga already has Barcelona on a short leash. They are looking at Barcelona with a magnifying glass. And you know what? Nico Williams did Athletic Club a solid. Nico Williams actually resigned his contract with Athletic Club. He could have let the contract run out, and he didn't. And you doing him like this, to the point where when he went to pick up his stuff and tell you that he wants to play with Barca, you go and tell him that to take the deal with Bayern Munich, and that with Bayern Munich he would have an easier payment release clause, but that's on Bayern. Nico Williams does not want to play for Bayern Munich. This is so ridiculous. But guys, before we keep going, please, you guys know the drill. Like, subscribe to the channel, become part of this community. We're trying to get to 1,500 subscribers. We're only a couple subscribers left. So guys, please help us out and leave me your comments. What are your thoughts on this Nico Williams pathetic club saga? So ridiculous. So Athletic Bilbao president is in Madrid and plans to ask La Liga and the REFF to monitor Barcelona's summer dealings and block Nico Williams' transfer, arguing that Barca isn't complying with the 1-1 rule. Bilbao are prepared to go head-to-head with Barcelona, and they will try until the last to keep Nico Williams. Don't be pathetic, bro. You don't know how pathetic you look by trying. How do you call a club, or how do you call someone who is keeping you against your will? How do you call someone who you already told that you want to break up with him or her, and that person is still obsessing over you, and that person is still harassing you? This is a literal harassment against Nico Williams from Athletic Club's office. Why are they trying to fight this? It's not their job to register players. It's not their job to register Barcelona players. Only thing they have to worry about is Barcelona. Do they have enough money? Do they have enough financial liquidity to be able to activate the release clause for Nico Williams? That is the only thing. That's it. That's the whole thing. Now you're insinuating that Tebas is helping Barcelona by going down to the office? Why does Athletic Club have to be in the office to begin with? Only thing they have to wait, if they don't want to negotiate the player's exit, all you have to do, this is why there's a thing called release clause. There's something called release clause for a reason. If you don't want to negotiate the player's exit, that team has to pay the release clause. This happens to everybody. Athletic Club just added is going to be adding a player here very in the next couple of days, and they're going to take that player from somebody else, and they cannot. There's nothing they can do about it. Barcelona wanted to keep Neymar, but PSG bought the release clause, activated the release clause, and there's nothing you can do. Can you imagine Barcelona going down to PSG's office and saying that they want to investigate PSG and their due diligence and their 1-1 rule and all this and that? You realize how pathetic you sound. Do you realize it or you don't realize it? Well, I'm here to tell you. And if you don't know these rules, Mr. President, you need to step down, and you cannot be the president for a pathetic club. And you know what? I love Athletic Club. I like watching this team. I like the idea of only playing or only having players of a certain region. That adds a little something to it. That adds a lot more respect because you only get players from this certain region, right, of Spain. And that's very respectable, very, very respectable. I've always loved this club. It's probably my second favorite club that's not called Barcelona. But now, after this, you have to be kidding me. You have to be kidding me. Barcelona got a player from Leipzig who was actually a Dani Olmo. And Dani Olmo could not get registered. But Barcelona paid the release clause. That is all teams care about. If you can pay the release clause, you can take it. And Barcelona couldn't register. At the end of the day, they did register Dani Olmo because they got lucky. Christensen got injured, and that is how they were able to register Dani Olmo. We got lucky. But it's not pathetic club to see if to figure out if Barcelona can actually activate and actually register Nico Williams. You leave that problem to Barca. At the end of the day, if Barcelona cannot do this, I think there's a contingency in the contract that the player is allowed to keep his a free agency card if the team cannot register you. At least that's what was going on with Dani Olmo. If I'm not mistaken, somebody can correct me in the comments. But guys, let me know how you're feeling about this whole saga. But listen, Barcelona is already on a short leash with La Liga. In La Liga, it's monitoring Barcelona as it is with a magnifying glass. Because of everything that's happened between La Liga, Barcelona had to take La Liga to court 3 times. This is the same shameless crap that Osasuna tried to pull after getting ran by Barca, like 3-0 or 4-0. And then they try to get the points because apparently there was a player who they should have been notified about an injury, something stupid like that. It was just ridiculous. It's literally everybody against Barca in Spain. And if you don't want to see it, it's right there. It's right there. Like, people just don't want to see it. But guys, seriously, let me know down in the comments how you feel about this. This is utterly ridiculous. It really got on my nerves about Athletic Club, the way they're handling the Nico Williams situation. Even Iñaki Williams, his brother, he is not happy with the way Athletic Club is treating his brother, Nico Williams. And honestly, he shouldn't be. The way they're doing this is utterly pathetic. And this whole year, I am going to call you Pathetic Club.